Hello, beautiful people. I am Amber from Mindful Yoga and Art STL, bringing you another yoga video. Today we're going to focus on breath and movement. So we're going to practice 3 different breath techniques, and we're also going to do some movements that could help with headaches or just tense shoulders, tense back. So something to just relieve the stress and also teach you how to breathe. Currently in our world, there are some potentially stressful things happening this week. We have the election, we have the daylight savings time that just happened, and we also have big weather changes as well. So I know I'm kind of struggling with a little bit of a headache this week, but hopefully it will get better with some movement. So let's start with what's called a bellows breath. So find a seated position here, and I'm going to consult with my notes here. All right, bellows breath. So with bellows breath, we're going to do deep, forceful inhales, holding it, and then deep, forceful exhales. And we're going to do 10 of those. So go ahead and find a comfortable position for your hands. They don't have to be anywhere in particular, but you can hold on to your knees or have your hands up. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to my knees here in a cross-legged position, and I'm going to do a deep, forceful inhale. Hold it for a few seconds, and then deep, forceful exhale, all through the nose. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 'Don't forget to hold it in between. 8. 9. And 10. All right. One last one, maybe you breathe out through your mouth. So let's go ahead and start some gentle movements, and then we'll do a couple of other breathing exercises throughout the course of this yoga video. So we're going to inhale and bring our arms up, hands in a prayer position above our head, and exhale, hands come down to your heart. So inhale, reach up with the fingertips, exhale, bring it down. You can think about visualizing, bringing it up, letting all of the energy, the good energy of the sunshine and the good energy around you in your home come, and then exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, exhale. All right, inhale and exhale. In essence, we're doing bellows breath when we do movements, but sometimes there's not that hold in between. So let's go ahead and ground down with our right hand onto our mat outside of our legs and reach over the top of our head to get a good side stretch. You may want to slide your arm out to the side. Inhale, exhale, and switch. And switch. Inhale up and exhale over. And one last time on each side. And exhale. I'm going to tuck some things in so we don't get so much belly going on today. Our next movement is going to be kind of a modified cat-cow. So from a seated position, we're going to finish tucking my shirt in my pants. From a seated position, we're going to hold onto our knees here and inhale, drawing our chest, our heart, and our gaze up, and exhale, letting your upper back lean back behind you, chin comes to chest. So once again, focusing on breath, focusing on moving with breath, and uniting those things together as much as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Let's go ahead and shrug our shoulders and release the shoulders back and down. Let's take our head and our ear, our right ear over to our right shoulder, and then go ahead chin to chest and do a couple of head circles here as well. Slowly loosening things out. And opposite way. No hurry today, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying wherever you are, and being mindful about breathing. Being mindful about your body and your breath. Let's go ahead and switch over onto our knees here. We're gonna come up to a couple of different low lunges and then eventually some different forward fold vinyasa poses or flows. All right, from a kneeling position, inhale here and exhale. Go ahead and find a position on your mat, which we call tabletop. So from here, we're going to inhale, walk our hands forward just a little bit here, and exhale, send our hips back and down into a child's pose. Inhale, coming up, leaning forward, almost kind of like a half plank with your knees on the ground here, or a modified plank. And then exhale, child's pose. Inhale, modified plank, and exhale, lean it on back. Coming back through that tabletop position, we're going to do a couple of different moves here. So we're going to first ground down into that tabletop, and then we're going to inhale and exhale, step it forward with our left foot. Inhale, raise the fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, big arm circle back. A couple of these. Inhale, reach up, meet me there. And exhale, go ahead and ground down with the right hand, left fingertips reach up to the sky. Go ahead and we're gonna tuck our back toes behind us here and lift that back leg off the mat. Twisted low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, hand comes back to the mat, knee comes back to the mat, and slowly walk that left foot back as well. I am doing yoga in socks today because it's cold outside a little bit, but feel free to do that in barefoot as well. It's a little bit easier sometimes. So once again, we're going to go through those movements, walking our hands forward just a little bit. Inhale, coming into that modified plank position. Exhale, child's pose position. Inhale, modified plank position. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, lean it forward. Hands are walked forward from that tabletop, pressing, holding, looking forward, and exhale. Go ahead back into that child's pose and take a breath. Inhale back up to tabletop position once again, and then we're going to do those same movements with our right knee tucked underneath us. So inhale, hug the right knee in and underneath you. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, finding your balance, bringing the fingertips up to the sky or ceiling, and exhale, arms come down and back. Big arm circles. All right. Awesome. Meet me back at the top with an inhale. Inhale here, and exhale, this time left hand to the mat. Right fingertips lifting up to the sky. And then accept the challenge, or do not accept the challenge, to tuck the back toes and lift the left leg off the mat this time. breathing, and exhale, back down with the hand, back down with the knee, and coming through tabletop once again. All right, from tabletop, we're going to come into a standing position. So we're going to tuck our toes behind us, walk our hands back to our knees. Inhale, exhale, walk those hands back just a little bit more, coming into a forward fold position. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reach up to the sky with the fingertips or the ceiling. Reach up to the sky or the ceiling. And then exhale, hands come together and come back down to your heart. So let's take a moment for one more breath technique here. And this one's called alternate nostril breathing. So if you're familiar with it, it is one that requires kind of almost a crossing over. We're going to go from one side to the other side and breathe in a particular way. And I want you to visualize kind of a figure 8 of breath, basically. So I'm going to talk through it first. So we're going to go ahead and take one hand up and I'm going to take my right thumb and press it into my right nostril. And I'm going to inhale through my left and exhale through my right. I switch sides with holding my nostril. Inhale through the right, and then switch sides with your finger. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, switch sides with your finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do that a few more times here. So inhale on the right, switch sides, exhale. Inhale on the left, switch sides. Exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Exhale on the left. Inhale on the left. And last but not least, exhale on the right. I hope that was clear enough and hope that made sense to breathe in and exhale, breathe out, and inhale, exhale. So it's called alternate nostril breathing. That's hard to say. Let me say it again. Alternate nostril breathing, and it really helps when you're feeling blocked, and definitely if it's nasal blockage or even mental blockage, that's a great one to use. So coming back to that position with hands at our hearts, let's go ahead and walk forward to the front of our mats. Meeting at the front of your mat, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, raising the fingertips to the sky or the ceiling, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift here, so flat back, shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, fingertips come all the way up to the sky. So let's do that again. Inhale here, lifting up, lifting your heart, lifting your chin, slight curve in your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. There was just a hawk that flew by. It was so cool. Inhale, reach up to the sky or the ceiling with the fingertips. And exhale, arms down to the side. So let's add a couple of different movements to that. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down here in the mat, bend your knees generously, step back with your right foot. Inhale, reach up in a high lunge this time. And exhale, twist open towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two once again. Exhale, take the bend out of that front knee. Inhale, reach it forward and down with the left hand. Right hand comes up. This one's triangle pose. Inhale, back to warrior two. Bring the bend back to the front knee. Step it forward. Inhale, reach up to the sky or ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, arms open up wide to the side. Reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. Let's take it on the opposite side. So inhale, same flow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, bend your knees generously. Plant your hands on the mat. Step back with your left foot this time. Inhale, come up to a warrior one. Or come up to a high lunge, I apologize. And exhale, take the body out to the side. So we're stepping that back foot back at a 45-degree angle, and then also twisting our whole body a little bit so that our body is facing the left side of our mat and coming into a warrior two. Inhale, take the right fingertips up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Windmill those arms forward, reach and stretch. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretching one way. Exhale, extended side angle, stretching the other way. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to a warrior two stance, and then exhale, take that bend out of the knee, the front knee that is. Reach it forward with the right fingertips and down this time. Left fingertips come up towards the sky. I have twinkle fingers today for some reason. Twinkle fingers. Inhale, come up. Bring the bend back to that front knee for warrior two pose. Step it forward with the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, reach up to the sky, the ceiling with your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And reach out wide to the side with an inhale. Come up with the fingertips towards the sky. And exhale, hands down at your heart. Awesome. One last breathing technique that I'm going to show you today is breath of fire. So if you're not familiar with it, it is a slow inhale. And then the exhale is a contraction of your abdominal muscles that feels almost like when you sneeze, like Anyway, you get the idea. I can't fake sneeze right now for some reason. So we're going to slow inhale and then exhale with force out through your nostrils, crunching those abdominal muscles. So once again, slow inhale, forceful exhale, squeeze the abdominals. And so let's do that about 10 times. So one more time. So oftentimes breath of fire can be turned into one more level of quick breath. And hi baby. And how that's done is it's almost like you don't even inhale, your body automatically inhales. So some people just do that contraction of the abs, exhale, 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 and then your inhale is naturally just you have to breathe in. Your body is just inhaling for you. So try that 10 times. We're going to okay. Yeah, that's breath of fire. Awesome. So let's go down and do some more flows with all those cool breathing techniques. Let's keep moving. All right. So starting at the front of your mat again, we're going to inhale, reach up to the sky, exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to go down in a plank. So plant your hands, bend your knees, step back with your right foot, step back with your left foot. Fingers are spread wide apart, heels are pressing back and down towards behind you. And then we're going to exhale, slowly lower down. You might have to wiggle back so you don't have a face full of carpet or grass. Inhale here, we're in a cobra. So pressing down, lifting up through your heart and looking up at the sky. And then tuck those toes behind you. Exhale, downward dog. Awesome. Inhale, hug the left knee in and underneath you. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, raise up to that high lunge once again. And exhale, hands come to your heart. Let's take a slow twist towards the bent knee. So we're looking forward, pressing that heel back behind us, and then slowly twist over towards that bent knee. If you feel unstable, definitely use your abs, use your core, and you can also plant that back. Actually not. So keep that back heel lifted and just pressing it towards the earth as you twist towards the left. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips come back behind you. Finding your balance here. Inhale, step it forward, fingertips come up with a big swoopy motion. And exhale, hands at your heart in a prayer position. Let's try that on the other side once again. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, bend your knees, step back with the right foot and left foot into plank. Pressing back, feeling the strength of your body, using your core, all that good stuff. Slowly lower down. Inhale up, cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips up and back, downward dog. Pressing forward and down, pressing your heels down, hinging at the hips. We're gonna hug our, oops, my sock is coming off. We're gonna hug our right knee in and underneath us. And step it forward. Inhale here, coming up to a high lunge, lifting your torso, lifting your fingers, lifting your gaze. And exhale, hands come to your heart. Twist towards that front bent knee. Off to the right side of your mat. Inhale, look forward, and exhale. Slowly hinge at the hips, torso comes down, fingertips come down and back behind you. Inhale, fingertips come up, step forward, and exhale, hands come to your heart at a prayer position. So let's go through some other movements here to just build some movement, build some heat, keep breathing. That's the theme today, breathing. Inhale, raise the fingertips up to the sky. This time we're going to exhale and sit down into an invisible chair. Inhale, exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, stand up and slowly fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees generously. Step back with your right, step back with your left into that plank position once again. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale here. See if you can lift up to the tops of your feet. They call this up dog. And exhale, down dog. Slowly, slowly meeting me here in down dog. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee here. And inhale, hug that left knee in and underneath you. Step it forward. Inhale, fingertips come up to the sky. And exhale, step forward with your right to come into a standing position. Taking a moment here in mountain pose. Breathing, lifting your heart. Oh man, I love facing the sun. The sun feels great after this cold weekend too. And let's go ahead and do those same movements on the opposite side. So inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sit down and back into a chair. Invisible chair, you decide the height. Come down with your hands at your heart in prayer position. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your right foot. Step back with your left foot into that plank position once again. Slowly lower yourself down. Inhale here, cobra or up dog. And exhale, tuck those toes the opposite way and come into that down dog. Pressing the heels back, pressing the hands down and forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale the right knee in and underneath you this time. And exhale, step it forward. Inhale, bring the fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, coming into a standing position by bringing your left foot forward and walking it forward to the front of the mat. Awesome. Let's do two different balance poses here. One is related to what we just did. So we're going to inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, sit back and down into that invisible chair once again. Inhale and exhale, hands come to your heart. Go ahead and come to the tippy toes of your right foot. Stay here or lift that right ankle on top of the left knee. Resetting as necessary. And then adjust your stance. Maybe deepen the sit, lower the invisible chair. Staring at a neutral spot in front of you. Maybe a leaf, a spot on the carpet, spot on the ground. And then inhale, open it up. And let's try that on the opposite side. So inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sit back and down into that chair pose. Hands come to your heart with an exhale. Inhale, come to the tippy toes of the left foot. Stay here if you want to, or lift that left ankle on top of the right knee. Deepen your stance. Start that meditative gaze. And when you're ready, inhaling, coming out of it, resetting, or trying again for yourself, whatever you choose. And then last but not least, we're going to do one last balance pose. And this is just a matter of two things. So we're going to reach forward and kick back at the same time, coming into a warrior three pose. So let's go ahead and get a good firm grip on the ground. Step your feet here for a second. Spread your toes wide. Grip the mat underneath you. We're going to inhale, lift our knee forward, and exhale, kick that heel back behind you while reaching those fingertips forward. Try it again. Inhale, lifting the right knee. Maybe staying here if you want to, or exhale, kicking it back. Losing balance happens. Kicking it back, reaching it forward. So try that as far as if you want to try it for holding that position, or if you just want to try it over and over for just figuring out the balance of that foot. So warrior three first on the left foot, and then we're gonna switch it over to the right. So finding balance on that right foot, inhaling the left knee up, exhaling, kicking it back, reaching it forward. Reset. Inhale, lifting that left knee. Exhale, reaching it forward. And once again, you can go for holding this pose or resetting, trying again, whatever you choose. Focusing on breathing, focusing on strength, focusing on trusting your own body. So sometimes that's hard with a little wobbly ankles, and sometimes that's hard with not as much flexibility either, but in time everybody will get there. I'm not perfect, and I keep trying. So let's go down to the mat and let's go ahead and do our last stretches of today. All right, with your legs out in front of you, go ahead and draw in one leg. So for a seated tree pose, Jani Shushasana, they call it. We're gonna go ahead and I pulled in my right foot and then have my left foot extended out, or left leg extended out. Reach out to your left ankle here with both hands, bending over that straight leg. Inhale here, reach back with your right hand over the top of your head and reach for those toes in a different kind of way. So maybe you can touch the toes, maybe you can touch the ankle, maybe you can only touch the shin. Maybe your leg doesn't even straighten out, and that's okay too. Do what you can today. Inhale, reach it up. So I'm going ahead and grounding down with my right hand behind my right hip, reaching up with my left hand. Exhale, left hand comes to right knee. So left hand comes to right knee, and then right hand continues to stay grounded behind you. Awesome. Go ahead and switch legs. So once again, right leg is straight, left leg is bent. Inhale, reach it forward with both hands reaching towards the ankle. We're hinging at the hips, not dumping our head over, but reaching, stretching. Inhale, reach back with your left hand, looking behind you, and exhale, bring those left fingertips up and over the top of your head, reaching for the toes, the shin, or just reaching towards the foot. Awesome. Windmill those arms behind you. So left hand grounds down onto the mat behind you, and right hand reaches up to the sky, or the dog behind you. Awesome, Pooh. This is Pahui, by the way. Let's go ahead and take that top right hand and ground it down onto the left knee. Inhale, lifting up through the top of the head, and exhale, looking behind you. Maybe there's a cute dog back there looking at you. Maybe there's just beautiful nature. Maybe there's a wall. Who knows? Inhale, look it forward. And then final different positions that we're going to do, poses, asanas, however you want to call them. We're going to come down to a laying position. So our back is going to be on the mat. A leaf just hit me in the head. So coming into a laying position, hugging your knees in here. Awesome. And exhale, take them off to the right side. Inhale, taking them up. Exhale, off to the left side. Inhale, hugging them in. Go ahead and grab the bottoms of your feet as your knees come out to the side in almost a butterfly pose. And then exhale, come up, straightening the legs, reaching the legs up towards the sky, coming into a happy baby. Go ahead and stretch that back a little bit different. Give yourself a massage by rocking back and forth. All right, awesome. Slowly lower your legs to the ground, adjusting your body as necessary. Here in this laying pose, not only do I want to emphasize to keep breathing, but I also want to emphasize to give yourself a little love. If you need a massage, if your head needs a massage, go ahead and massage your face or massage your shoulders here. Sometimes massaging the arms, sometimes just doing a couple of ankle circles, massaging the bottom of the foot. Give yourself a little self-massage here if you can. If you have any further tightness or anything that's going on in your lower back, you can always ball up your fists and just kind of knead behind you, lifting as necessary. And just feeling that touch, feeling that firm touch, and then coming into finally a resting pose. So during this resting pose, focus on maybe one of the breathing techniques that we started with, or you can always focus on just feeling the breath on the sides of your nostrils, inhaling and exhaling. So we'll be here for about 5 minutes or so. So go ahead and try to just focus on being mindful of this moment. We can't change what's going to happen tomorrow. We can't change what's already been set in stone. Sometimes we just have to focus on taking care of us and breathing. If you find your mind wandering, bring it back. Bring it back to your breath. And wherever you are, go ahead and slowly deepen your breath, inhaling a little bit more, exhaling a little bit more. And coming into a seated position by either rolling onto your side and coming up to a seated position, or just slowly using your abs to bring yourself up. So I want to say thank you for joining me today for this version of outdoor yoga that can happen only in the middle of the day now because it starts to get dark at 5 o'clock. So enjoy your mornings, enjoy your day, and enjoy your breath. And please take care of yourselves. So from my heart to yours, I honor the strength and determination in each and every one of you. Namaste, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.